Welcome to Pop Customs 101, Episode 2. This is all about cleaning, disassembly, and prep for primer. Now what I have here are some parts that I've already disassembled, and I've shot a time lapse of that, and you're going to watch that now. Enjoy!
So what I'm doing here now is I am taking the pops out of the box and I'm getting them ready to go into the pot for boil and pop. Basically what you're doing here is you're taking the pops and you're going to stick them in the pot of boiling water and start the pot of boiling water and bring it up to them boil. And what this does is this releases the glue that actually holds them together. So you'll be able to separate the head from the body and the neck plug and any arms that are able to come off. Now, not all bodies are able to have their arms come off, so it's kind of pick and choose on what you decide to use, whether you want to be able to disassemble certain parts. But this also works for action figures as well. This is the same technique that they use for taking them apart, and we do the same things for Pop Customs. Now, be cautious when you're doing this. These are hot. They just came out of boiling water. And here I am, I'm going to separate Ryu's head from his body. And now his neck plug didn't come out as I expected, and that does happen with some pops. I'm just going to leave it in on that one because I'm not really going to be doing too much to him. As you can see here on the DIY pop, the head separated from the neck plug, and I separated the neck plug from the body. And that's how you separate a pop. Now, this is a tedious process, and if you're looking to be in a rush, this is something that does take time, but you can bypass this same thing by running the pop under just running hot water for a while, and a lot of the times you can get the plug to release that way from the head and separate the head from the body. You may not be able to get arms to and other body parts to release the same way. They usually take a little bit more heat, but for the most part, you can do this just under regular hot running water. This is the easy method in the sense of because you're also cleaning the pop at the same time, you're removing any oil manufacturing oils that are or packing oils that are on the pop from shipping from when they package it in the factories. A lot of people don't know this, but there are sprays that they use for making sure that these don't stick inside the package. So there is a packaging release agent on them. So you are going to want to get that off before you start any of your painting. Now what you can see here is that it's actually reached a boil, and in a moment here I'm going to turn the heat off and let them sit in there for just a moment, and then I'll pull them out and I'll start the disassembly process and taking them apart. Now, be cautious when you're doing this. These are hot. They just came out of boiling water. And here I am. I'm going to separate Ryu's head from his body. And now his neck plug didn't come out as I expected, and that does happen with some pops. I'm just going to leave it in on that one because I'm not really going to be doing too much to him. As you can see here on the DIY pop, the head separated from the neck plug, and I separated the neck plug from the body. And that's how you separate a pop.
Welcome back, everyone. Obviously you watched the time lapse, saw how the boil and pop method works. Now you can see how you get the parts disassembled, and now what we're going to talk about is taping and prep for primer. With that being said, you really comes down to you and what you're going to decide to do for a paint job, or whether you're going to decide to do sculpting on the pop. A lot of it is going to come down to what you want to try and the things that you want to be able to achieve with your own custom, what character you're doing, and how difficult that character is going to be. Now, a lot of the times I recommend starting out to start with a simple paint job. One of the easy paint jobs that's very easy to start with is a galaxy paint job, because there isn't really too much involved and it allows you to have a lot of free form. We're going to go over that in the painting tutorials, which is in the following weeks. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and if you guys want to ask any more questions, obviously make sure to hit me in the comments, and thank you for your support. It's greatly appreciated, and I really hope you enjoy these classes. Thank you.